Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Southern Sunday lunchtime. Mama decided, in fact, just on the way home from church, I got up this morning and I cooked this broccoli. It was needing to be cooked. And she said, I think we'll take that broccoli and I'll make a broccoli casserole. Y'all don't know what that means because we usually get broccoli casserole at Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's about it.
That's right.
But today is just a Sunday in August.
It's after my birthday. Special.
It's a Sunday after Mama's birthday.
It's special.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Mama's birthday. I don't care when it is. I don't care if it's my birthday, her birthday, our birthday. It don't matter. As long as we get some broccoli casserole once in a while. I love my Mama's broccoli casserole. So, Mama, you won't get started on that. I'm over here doing my chores. She told me to cut up onions. That's what I'm doing. So, if you want to know what I'm down here doing, I'm chopping onions. If you want to know what Mama's doing, she's going to show y'all. This is some fried chicken from the Colonel. We had it left over yesterday in a little bit of a biscuit. So that's what we're having there. We're having fried chicken, broccoli casserole. We was going to fix some more chicken, but you know what? We've got big cabbage soup in there. We got pinto beans in there.
We got a lot of leftovers.
And it's time to clean up, not make more. So we're going to eat that chicken today. I've done decided I think I'm having soup before church tonight because it's light, tasty, and I've kind of been wanting some more of that soup. Mama, take it away. Tell us what you're up to.
I'm going to chop this broccoli up, and I'm going to add those soups to it. And my eggs and my margarine, although the margarine is for the crackers. I'll get it straight. No, it goes in 3/4 cup of mayonnaise instead of margarine. Done it. You got the onions.
And I'm working on the broccoli too, Mama, so go right ahead.
So all I'm going to do is mix it all up.
Okay, then I'm chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. This has already been cooked. I love to cook my broccoli on the stalk and then to cut it off. If you can get a pan that'll hold it and do good, that's a good way to do it because then you get all the tender. It'll tell you where it's tender because you can see it. I can already taste just from memory.
Is that the little spatula I can get down there?
It's already here for you, Mama.
I need the soup over here.
I've opened the soup. There's your dukes. There's your cream of celery. You can use a cream of whatever you want.
I didn't have mushrooms, so I just used.
You can use cream of celery, cream of chicken. You can use 2 cream of chickens if you want. But in the South, we gotta have cream of chicken, cream of celery. You gotta have that to make it a casserole. I mean, I don't know what they'd do to you if you didn't use a creamer. They might come out here and write you a ticket or something.
Take your Southern identity away.
Take something away. If he's gonna take all this broccoli, Mama.
Oh, we might as well put it in here.
Well, I mean, if there was some left, I could use it.
Well, if it's some left, you could save yourself or whatever you want.
I'll put it in something for tomorrow if you don't need all this. I was just thinking, how many cups you need?
It says 1 package, so I'm fresh, so I don't know.
Yeah, this was just 1. We'll just use it all. We'll use it all. But see, those stalks are good and tender. You can peel the stalks and they're tender, but you can also cook them and they'll tell you what's tender. This will be lunch tomorrow. I won't have to save it because I'll have some of this left.
I need that other egg gets rolled on down our floor. I can't reach it, sir. Oh, I get it.
I got it.
Thank you.
I got it. Can we put them in there for you?
Yeah, if you're testing them.
I can check them.
You can do that for me. I'm going to measure out this other stuff when you're done that. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise.
Check your eggs. Make sure that yolk is nice and round and pretty. I have a garbage bag right over here. Check them right in the shell if you just give them a good looking before you start dumping.
This is why I like these Tupperware measuring cups. It's got the 3/4 cup right here.
You got the 3/4 cup you need in it, Mama.
Yes, sir.
I'll go ahead and start mixing this up. Because you want to get those yolks going. This is a can of creamy chicken. This is a can of cream of celery. 2 eggs. And that's all. And you're just whipping some air into it.
Shuffling into it in similar songs on Amazon Music.
See, I don't know what's wrong with her. She just starts doing her own thing anymore. Nobody said her name. Did I say her name? No, I did not. Alexa, stop.
She's playing
trying
me
to get
some
her own.
music.
She's trying to get on coffee time. That's all she's going to remind me more.
She started playing me some music.
I know, Mama.
That's so funny. There's the...
So this is the mayonnaise going in. 1 cup of Duke's. You use you. It don't matter what kind you use, I don't think. And here's the thing. The mayonnaise is oil and egg, so we're already putting egg in it. I don't know if you could leave it out or not, but if you don't have mayonnaise, use salad dressing or use Miracle Whip or use oil and eggs. If you got oil and eggs, you need oil and eggs. Put 3 eggs and a little bit of oil.
And,
Just like the other night when Mama left the butter out of the pie and the vanilla, it didn't taste any different to me.
it was good.
It was delicious. And this is the onion and the broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit more broccoli when I get through here, but all that onion, Mama, how much onion does it count for?
Wait, let me find it, honey. 1 medium chopped onion.
1 medium chopped onion. This was a few of the Texas sweet and a little bit of purple. And I ain't going to waste it, so I use the purple too. And here comes the broccoli. I love this casserole. Love it. It's not hard to make. I cooked this early this morning.
I reckon you did cook it.
And I put it in there to drain. I just boiled it in hot water with a little bit of salt. I didn't even know what we're having today, but I know I had broccoli that needed to be cooked, and I thought if nothing else, we'll have the chicken casserole, or we'll have just broccoli as a side on whatever Mama wants to fix. I knew we had KFC chicken in there.
Here's a half a cup of sour cream. I'm sorry, I ended up to you.
I'm used to it, Mama.
I don't know what.
Half a cup of sour cream. And the rest of this whole head of broccoli. Now, if you're used to use a bag, if you're using frozen, in the winter, sometimes you do use frozen, just use the whole bag. But this is going to be good and broccoli-ish.
We've got the sour cream, onions, and here's the cheese. And the eggs, and the soups.
Now, it says to put a cup of cheese, cup of cheddar, and I'm going to put a good cup. A good cup is what that's called. A good cup. Maggie's been out 3 times since we come home from church. She goes out, comes in, she heard there's a crow out there. Now she's out again. And now she's wanting back in again. Who rules this roost?
Maggie May.
Who is in charge? Well, of course, Maggie is.
What is that? Shows
Charles in charge.
Somebody in charge.
That's an old one, Mama. You're showing your age.
Maggie thinks she's in charge.
Maggie is in charge. I guarantee you. When somebody tells you, or when some fur baby tells you, when you're going out, when you're coming in, and how many times, and if you're getting a treat or not, then she's definitely in charge. But we let her. We have created this little monster, this little fur monster. she just, I don't know. She gets nervous anymore. She's 4. I was trying to figure out the other day. The vet tried to figure out, I think she's 13, 14, right around in there. She was a rescue, so we really don't know how old she was. But however old she was when I got her, we've had her going on 7 years. And I think she was 7 when we got her, or 6. He didn't know for sure. He just said, according to her teeth and what was going on when we got her, she was 6 or 7 years old. And now we've had her that long. So let's come down here. That cantaloupe last night was so good. Mama enjoyed it. The watermelon, it was her little treat. What you doing now, Mama? Melting
Your
butter.
crackers.
Oh, melting butters for the topping. So here it is, folks. This is that broccoli casserole in a bowl. And what we'll do is we're going to put it out here in this beautiful little Paula Deen pan. We've had this little Paula Deen pan for a long time. And it's the right size for us. And it goes in the easy bake. So if you're just wondering, I wonder if that Paula Deen pan, this is the 9 by 9 by 3/4. 9 by 9 inches, 3/4. So it's a 9 by 9, and it's 3/4 with a hole, and it goes right in our easy bake. You don't have to butter this because it's full of mayonnaise and stuff.
Oh, well, you can spray it if you want to with canola.
I don't really want to.
Well, don't. It's all right.
You want me to spray it with that avocado oil? I don't want to
That's
spray
right.
aerosol though.
This is olive oil. Is that all right?
I don't really want the aerosol. Mama likes that aerosol can. I cannot stand that smell of any of them. Any of them.
I think this is the right one.
That's the avocado. Let's spray this with some avocado. I love these sprayers that someone sent us. I bought 2 or 3. I never did find one I like. Somebody sent us these and I've loved them. Sometimes you just have to say, I need help. Y'all show me what to do because that's just the way that works out. So this is all the goodies. Let's check our recipe. We always like to check. Mama does put her recipes in these little sleeves sometimes. This is Mama's broccoli casserole. It's 1 package of chopped broccoli or a whole head boiled in salt water. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 1 can of cream of broccoli soup. 1 package of chicken gravy mix. We didn't do that, Mama.
Well, I did that when I used the mushroom and didn't have chicken gravy.
2 eggs beaten, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. This is a 3/4 cup. You give me a cup.
No, I did the 3/4 cup.
Oh, okay. 1 cup.
Half a cup of mixed
1 cup of more grated cheddar cheese. 1 medium onion chopped. 1/2 cup of sour cream. 1 tube of townhouse crackers and a 1/2 stick of butter. That was it. So we got everything in here. You didn't put no soup in here though, right?
Yeah, soup's in it.
I mean, gravy mix.
No, y'all know a package of gravy mix?
Yeah, let's don't mess it up, Mom. Let's don't mess your recipe up because it's always so perfect. I don't know. Does it have to have it? We don't want to find out. She's always put it in there.
That is, when I didn't have the cream of chicken, can of cream of chicken soup, I used the mushrooms and broccoli soup.
We're putting her in there. That butter's done. Just a pack of chicken gravy, powdered chicken gravy. Look at her. Look at her. So that has to give it tons of flavor.
It makes it thicker too.
Makes it thicker too. Let's just don't rock the boat, Mama. You've got a perfect recipe here, in my
That
opinion.
don't knock your oil over. I mean your butter.
So this is all those ingredients, and I did put the chicken gravy in here. What if that's a secret recipe? That's the secret to the whole thing. We'd have messed it up. We can't take no chances like that.
Well, I made it that way, and that your daddy said it's the best.
And if Daddy said it was best,
And you said write it down right quick, cause he'll want it that way from now on, and I did.
you gotta watch Mama now. Mama will change it up on you and say, well, I just left that out. We ain't done it, Mama. I don't trust it.
Don't trust it.
Don't trust it to leave anything out. Because yours is the best broccoli casserole. It's a family tradition. Alright. There we are. Now, just level it up. Look at that leveling action.
Did you put, yeah, you got the cheese in it.
Yeah, I'll put cheese, Mama.
You know, somebody with that spatula that shot mayonnaise everywhere.
I think that was you.
I made fun of, and it don't feel it right now, but kind of following my way.
Look at there now. Look at there. Now look at here. You don't leave that on the rim. I'm telling you, cooking 101 presentation is everything, and you don't want any gums on your plate, on your casserole dish, because all that'll do is just burn. Nobody wants to look at that mess. So that's that. Now, into this Pyrex, she had a half a stick of butter. It called for a whole stick of butter.
Yeah, right here you can use some more crackers, because we kind of ate on them.
Do I need more crackers?
Well, to cover it big top. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. So a whole tube's what it says. The mom says we ate on them.
Oh, I did.
I don't think 3 or 4 crackers out of it was gonna. We'll put a few more, just to make up for those that we might have eaten. Mama won't let you get by with nothing now. And it says the original recipe said to crush a tube of crackers and pour a stick of butter over it, drizzle a stick of butter over it. And I've seen people stress out about crushing the crackers. Trust me, just throw them in your thing and get to crushing. It ain't no big deal. They'll crush. Even if you try not to crush them, they'll crush. So then you just put your butter in there. Crush, crush, crush. If you have some big chunks, it don't matter.
I like for some crunch beef.
We like the crunch. We like all of it. I think this is where a lot of people get tied up in their cooking. They get really worried. It's like it's a chemistry experiment. It's not. You know, if you didn't even crush these crackers, you just laid them on top, it would taste wonderful. You got to think, is it going to matter? Does it make a difference? Look at that. Now that butter is all in there. We could have used a whole stick of butter, but you get the flavor. See, I can tell when the crackers get glossy when I'm mixing. They get wet, you can tell. And that's it, folks. Look at that beautiful, beautiful topping. And they get moist, and they'll start crushing more and more. Now, Jerry, put the cheese up, Mama.
I sure did.
Mama will put it right up
You
and under
can
you.
put cheese on it later, because it'll burn it.
All right, Mama. Mama says we'll put the cheese back on it later. I like to put a little sprinkle of cheese on here. Now I pile my crackers up right in the middle. I might spread them out a little bit, but I like to pile them up. And then I like to just push them out. That way, if I try to come over here, I'll have big lumps and clumps everywhere. I'd rather have one big clump in the middle and I know where it's at and just keep working from it. And it spreads on there so quick and easy. I don't need the stress of having them piled up everywhere and messed up. See that? Look at that. Now, what you can do is you can go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of cheddar on top of here. Makes it pretty. Or you can wait till it comes out of the oven and do the exact same thing. Mama, what's this broccoli doing in the chicken?
Oh, you must have done it, because
I'll stick it right there in the middle. Look at that beauty.
I didn't know.
There it is, folks.
I didn't handle the broccoli.
9x9 broccoli casserole. And I'm going to put a little cheese on there. If you want to put more broccoli on top, you want to save you a little bit aside. Makes it pretty. If that wasn't for decoration, that's because I found it. I found some stray broccoli. Oh, here.
That's a little heavy.
I found some stray broccoli in there. I've got to go ahead and throw it on there. You can put a little parsley on there. I've done that before. I've done a little bit of all that kind of stuff before in the past.
Thank you.
When I wanted something different. You can put hot sauce in it too. You can.
Hand me your dirty.
I'm gonna leave this over here, Mom. This time I'm gonna use it to put some more stuff in a minute.
The bowl?
Yeah.
Where are you going to put that in that bowl?
Go ahead.
What are you going to use it for? I'll leave it if it's beneficial. If you're going to put garbage, use that.
Let's see, what y'all up to? Looking like downtown, John. It does, don't it? Don't that broccoli casserole look like downtown? John, did you say that you worked in a restaurant? I did. I worked in a restaurant for many years. Years and years. That's why I started out kind of. Now it's about my third job or fourth, but I worked there for a long time. Loved it. Looks great. Yum. Happy Sunday, Linda. How are you? I know that is going to be delicious. Mary, it is going to be delicious. It has been delicious for years and years.
Sweetheart.
Oh, you really didn't make a mess, Mama.
You did good today, didn't you?
I always do good. Sometimes I do better. Didn't have any mess today. Everything stayed pretty well where it's supposed to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So Mama's going to come over here and make us some macaroni and cheese. She's going to show you how she does it. Now what she's got going on there right now is a half a box of elbow macaroni and butter and salt. We don't drain our macaroni. A lot of people say, why do you put the butter and salt? You drain it out. We don't drain it. That's a part of it. That liquid is just a part of it. The starch is in it. If we have good macaroni. Now we did get a hell of a bag of macaroni a month ago, a big bag, and it was so full of starch you had to rinse it every time, and we just had to do the best we could with it. But this is some good elbow macaroni that we use all the time from our store, and we're just going to put that cheese right in there. We're going to let we didn't put a lot of water to start with, and we're going to let a lot of the water boil out, but there's still going to be some water in there, and that flavor of the salt and the butter is all going to be left in there, okay? And then we're going to start adding Velveeta cheese. Velveeta processed cheese. I know what it is. I know some people say, oh, don't use that. We've been using our whole life, and it's just good. It's just good. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But we use Velveeta cheese and American cheese. And sometimes I have been known to put a bag of cheddar or a bag of white cheese or 4-cheese Mexican and have a 4-cheese macaroni and cheese. But this is Momma's macaroni and cheese. It's basically evaporated milk, cheese, and salt and pepper and butter. But it's absolutely.
I didn't put the time on here.
It's just been in there about 5 minutes, Mama. So you're about right. 40 minutes. We'll take out 20. Run it back to 20 minutes and start from there, and you'll be good.
It may take a little longer.
How many different sets of dishes does Mama have? I see so many different beautiful plates. Bonnie, I tell you what. Bonnie Emerson, we don't have these sets of anything. We have, I think we do have a set of these.
A bunch of odds.
I pick up plates at thrift stores. I pick up plates at yard sales. If there's 2, that's good. If I get a single plate that I like and it's pretty, you know, when you're setting your table, even if you're having company, if you have 4 plates and one's different, then that looks odd. But if everybody at the table has a different plate, different saucers, then you've created a theme. It's just a, you know, we have. Mama worked in the food industry as well, and one year she had a picnic and we gathered up plates. We've got hundreds of plates. We've gathered up crock plates with different designs and stripes and colors. And everybody at that picnic, there was probably 30 or 40 people at that picnic. Everybody had a different plate and it was set, and we had different silverware, different colored napkins. It was beautiful. Her
I
thing.
made all the napkins for them to be different.
She sewed all the napkins. There was no store-bought napkins. They were all materials, old vintage fabrics, and the whole thing was a screen door. We had a screen door that we put up there, decorated the screen door, and there was a poem.
Quilts, old dish
And the tables were covered with quilts. It was the most beautiful picnic. And the whole thing was hearing the screen door slam. Now, that may not mean nothing to some of y'all, but I can still hear my mama's screen door slamming. That there's a distinct sound.
And I even wrote a poem.
Mama wrote a poem about the screen door.
Sit down and pass the food around.
Sit down and pass the food around. It was a beautiful occasion. And everybody just loved it and had a good time. So everything didn't have to be a formal, even in your house. So we do have a lot of different plates, but if I find a plate at a yard sale, I'll pick it up. Mama will too. So we have these. I think we have a set of these, don't we?
No, we've got a set of 4 of these, I think.
We have the white square ones. Those came from the Dollar Tree. These came from the Dollar Tree. From the Everything's a Dollar, the $1.25 tree. They may still have them in your neck of the woods. I don't know. But that's where these came from.
I like them.
They're pretty. That's the only thing that matters. They're pretty. But we've got tons of Crocs. You may see us eating out of Crocs because Mama we've got her old traditional Corningware, the blue. We love it. My granny's got a gray one, a set that we have of hers. Everything else is just odds and ends mostly, isn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
But our whole house is that way, folks. We live in our house. We use our stuff. And that's another thing. Don't stress over that kind of stuff. Don't stress over it. We love it. We absolutely love it.
Oh, you're going to have it.
We absolutely love it. Mama, this is not the usual.
That's the one I
This needs sharpened.
I've got another one out there in the garage kitchen. I'm going to have to get it out.
And so we've had deliberate dinners where every plate was different. Some red, some orange, some burgundy. So yeah, we do have a lot of plates, different plates we use. But that's the story on plates.
We've got the big white plates that's restaurant.
Yeah, I've got some
You bought from a
that I
restaurant?
bought from the restaurant supply. It's got the big wide rims on it. I've got the little carafes. Of course, you know, I had my house and I had plenty of plates, and Mama had plates, and we had my granny's plates, and we've got some blue willow plates, and we've got and where do we store all that stuff?
Here and yonder.
Here, there, and everywhere. We've got cabinets all over the house, and we've got a canning kitchen out in the garage. We'll take y'all out there sometime.
Not
today.
now. It's
piled up. It's piled up. Mama works on Tupperware out in the garage.
Or they're remodeling too when they put that room on it. Porch on it.
Mama does Tupperware out in the garage. So right now it's full of cardboard boxes and Tupperware and stuff she's getting together and playing with. You know, it's all in the days of life. But I encourage you, when you go to the secondhand store, they've always got a bunch of plates. Go through them. They got some beautiful plates. Don't look for 6. Don't look for 8. Don't even look for 4. If you found one pretty plate that makes you smile, grab it. Eat your breakfast on it. Makes you happy. We've got our cornbread plates that we use for cornbread. You see that blue one, we use a lot of it.
They're deep red and I use for meats a lot.
We got a red one. I've got a sunburst one that's black with a big sunburst red in the middle. We use it for stuff sometimes at Christmas.
Everything. We just got all of our stuff's sold and lost except like
Mix
stuff
and
like
match.
this.
I've told y'all this before, like even the furnitures, we hardly ever buy well, I don't know that not in years and years that we bought like a bedroom suit. We buy pieces. I'll find a bed, an old dresser with chipped paint all over it. Now you're talking our style. Mama's got a chest of drawers in her room that's
White and you painted ivy on
I
it.
painted some greenery on the front of it for years ago, hundreds of years ago, long years ago, and she loves that old chest of drawers. You don't have to worry about getting, it's just a good, hearty piece of furniture. I love antiques. I love better than anything to get something and find a new use for it. You know, find our kitchen table. I don't know how old it is. I don't know where it came from. I know where I got it from, but I don't know the origin of it. It's black and white. It's enamel. I can show it to y'all while Mama's getting her macaroni over here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is not our kitchen table. This is our island that we eat at every day. The kitchen table is where we gather up to talk and have friends over and have coffee.
Don't make them see it.
I'm trying not to, Mama. Mama thinks I'm trying to make y'all sick. I'll turn the light on.
Oh, don't turn the
This
light
is real
on.
living.
They'll show but
So this is the kitchen table. It's a drop leaf, black and white enamel. So this, see how that leaf pulls out? I had to do two hands, but it drops and comes under this one. You'll see that? So you can make it small or you can make it this size. So this is the size that those apples are not real. This is the little M&M dispenser that my uncle, who passed away, made. And you see right there, you push it in, and then you pull it over, and you have an M&M surprise. And the kids love it, so it stays on the table. Over here, this is real living. Those cushions should be organized, but they're not.
I moved them yesterday. I'm sorry.
These chairs came from a different set. This is a black table and enamel that was in my aunt's laundry room for 100 years. But look, it matches this table. So
I put them back where they was.
Oh, Mama, you fixed it up. And that's some
And
cookbooks where Mama's been working on cookbooks. Over here's Mama's cookbooks. Look at this mess. She wants to see a mess. Have you ever seen so much? They're sideways. They're crisscrossed. You name it. And some of those are books that we've got from other people. You'll see if there's Brenda Gant's books. There's Mama Sue's books.
The oatmeal raisin cookies that I made was in this book.
Baking Yesteryear. That was what was on Amazon. It looked interesting because it was yesteryear.
From 1900 to 1980, I think.
Yeah. And then over here this was a Mommas cabinet. It used to have a bottom to it, but we had a flood in the basement, and it messed it up. But we weren't going to lose the top two, so we turned it into a wall cabinet. And it just says family up there. And it's full of dishes we found different places.
Most of those are old ones that we've had.
There's some depression glass, a sign or two. There's a candle. There's a little snowman my cousin made my mama. Down here's the little Davis sign that one of you all sent us. It stays out here all the time. It usually isn't rolled up. We'll have to re-steam it.
My niece made me the board for the...
That's a little hobby horse. This is just an antique dish.
That board is what she...
That's a board like you can put on your stove. This is just a little teddy bear. This clock was one of my mama's first cousins when she passed. They were getting ready to stuff. Mama wanted that clock just to have a clock. Here's just a cushion.
This one ain't its mate, but it goes with it.
I think it could be its mate. You can see in there where we're doing remodeling. We got the fans out. The guys will need those just to be able to breathe when they're working out on the porch. We'll show you the porch when it becomes more close to being done. But I know somebody asked about plates, and I ended up giving you a tour of the kitchen. What? That's the way it is when you're here, though. If you were here, you get the same treatment. You'd be like, oh, let me show you this. Look over here.
Okay, let's get started on the macaroni here.
All right. Mama says it's time to go back to work.
Yeah, it is.
So as you can see, Most of the water is cooked out, but we didn't drain it. It's still
I'm going to add more
very,
moist.
but it's not sticking together and it's not starchy.
That's like 3 tablespoons of butter.
3 tablespoons, and Sherry put probably a tablespoon in there to cook it.
Well, just about a tablespoon. I'll get more.
This is not a diet macaroni and cheese.
No, it's short.
This is not a low carb macaroni and cheese. Everything can't be a salad, can it, Mama?
No, it's short.
Your Velveeta is there. There it is.
I thought it out, didn't I? Take it out of that thing. And this is Velveeta cheese. I'm gonna get it out of here. I'm just gonna chunk it up in here. It's soft anyway.
And it'll melt.
I may have to put it back on the stove and let it boil a few minutes before we eat it, but
She's showing y'all over here. I'm going to try to rearrange that over there somehow. I told Mama yesterday we need to put a double oven over there where that stove is. And make her a countertop stove over here where we can sit right here and film cooking. When we designed this kitchen, we didn't know we was going to have y'all over. Or we would have done better, wouldn't we, Mama?
We might not have for all time.
Mama said she didn't want no stove in the middle of her cabinet.
No.
This cabinet's full of food when we have a big dinner.
It sure is overflowing. Desserts goes over yonder somewhere. That's what, 2, 3?
I count, Mama.
3.
Measure with your heart. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm making it good and cheesy for my little boy. He says I don't make it cheesy enough for him.
He's right. I've seen you make it for other people.
You have?
Uh-huh. And they get more cheese than he does. But that's fine. It's looking cheesy enough now, Mama.
I don't believe he does.
It's looking fine. That little noodle got away. You don't believe him?
Put some pepper in here for me, please. Good pepper. I'm stepping back. Oh, that ain't the sneezy kind.
This ain't the one that kills us. When we got one pepper here. Every time we use it, we both cough.
It's real fine powdery. And it gets to us.
This is fresh cracked ground, as you can see. Is that enough, Mama?
I believe it will be. No, we add some more to us on our plate. I don't know, it ain't showing that much.
Let me tighten this down a little. I need more bang for the buck.
More pressure.
This is just black pepper. Try that, Mama. See how that pepper. If it ain't enough, we'll use some of this table pepper.
No, that's one of my sneeze that blows out my face.
It's good pepper, though.
Don't ask me how much cheese. I just keep putting it till it looks.
Measure with your heart. It's looking about right now.
Measure with your baby's desire to want you.
But we're not through. We got to put a little bit of evaporated milk in there. How much? That's about 1/4 of a cup.
Good and juicy.
We don't like dried out macaroni and cheese now.
I don't like baked macaroni.
We don't like baked macaroni and cheese. I like baked macaroni and cheese if it's a part of something else. But I don't want baked macaroni and cheese so it's dry and you cut it out in squares.
This is like Granny made it for you.
Uh-huh. Good
Now,
creamy.
that is cheesy.
It is cheesy and creamy too. So about probably a half a cup of evaporated milk going in there. And that's going to be good tomorrow and the next day and the next, folks.
No, it probably won't last that long.
No, it probably won't, but I'm just saying it's as good. It's good for several days.
Oh, yeah. Now, should I put it on there and get it back hot with
No.
all the cold cheese?
No, it's melted. Look at this, still hot.
No.
It's so hot to burn your tongue now, Mama.
Okay, there's still a hunk of LV.
That's good. If I run across it, I'll eat it like it's
I
good.
know.
So, there it is, macaroni and cheese on the table. Table side macaroni and cheese, easy to go. Easy peasy. That broccoli casserole, it's got 3 more minutes to go.
It may not be done because I just put it on 20 minutes.
It has to be done because the broccoli's done.
The onions wasn't done though, cooked.
Yeah, but they've been 20 minutes. 20 in 3 minutes, they'll be 22 minutes old. What do y'all say? Macaroni and cheese soup? Nope, Kathy. It's not soup. It's just good creamy macaroni and cheese. Now you may like yours the dried out way, and that's everybody can like it their own.
I never did like it.
Good afternoon. Hi, John and Momma. I hope you are both doing well. We are, Martha. We're just happy to be alive and doing well. I think evaporated milk is the secret to old recipes. I believe it is too. I believe that was something that was easily ready for them, and I think they used it a lot. Happy birthday. Love your cooking show. Well, thank you, Janice. How sweet of you. Can't see interference scrolling. Can't see scrolling block watching. If you've had an update, there's an arrow right down here that you can press and it'll get rid of the comments. If you haven't had the update, you can swoop. You can swoop it to.
Swipe it.
I swoop mine to that side. So whichever one, it's swipe it to the right. Get rid of the comments. Thank you for the stars. They're Mickey, M-I-K-K-I. I missed the broccoli casserole. Please tell the recipe. I will if she's not already put it up.
I'll get it.
Hi, John and Momma from Maine. Well, hello, Dakota. I'm having my once a year corn fritters. Ooh, those are good. Hello, Miss Nola. John and Momma's wonderful mac and cheese. And there's the recipe. Thank you, Miss Nola. Momma went and got the recipe for y'all. Here's the recipe, and here I'm going to read it. So it's my broccoli casserole dish, and that's what Mama's got several, but when I see mine, I know that's Mama. So it's my broccoli casserole dish, and it's 1 package of chopped broccoli or a whole head of broccoli. Two big stalks is what I boiled this morning. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 1 can of cream of broccoli soup, a package of chicken gravy mix. Now, let's stop right there. Today we used a can of cream of chicken soup and a can of cream of celery soup.
Whatever you got.
So it's cream of cream, whatever you got, but both of those will work about the same. The package of gravy mix, I believe it thickens, I believe it helps it, so we always put that in there. Mama was going to try to leave it out today, but I didn't want to go that route. 2 eggs beaten, 3/4 cups of mayonnaise. We use Duke's, you use whatever you have. 1 cup or more of grated cheddar. More. Go with the more. 1 medium onion chopped. I used about 3 slices of Texas onion, that Texas sweet, and a little bit of a red onion that I had here, or a purple onion. A 1/2 cup of sour cream, and 1 tube of Townhouse crackers. Put in a 1/2 stick of butter and top it with it. And then when you get through, you can add a little bit more cheddar cheese if you want it. And that's our Mama's broccoli casserole. And this is the macaroni and cheese, see? Now, folks, it's plenty thick enough. That's good macaroni and cheese. That's plenty of cheese. Look at that. Look at that. Now, did you see that cheese stringing? That's good. Look at that. Look at that. It's like pizza. It's all melted deliciously. It's creamy. It's delicious. It's not diet. It's not diet.
No, no.
But it sure is good. Sure is good. We want you to enjoy it. We want you to have a taste of that macaroni and cheese. And that's the Colonel's chicken we had yesterday. Because Mama loves the wings and she loves the livers. Now our local one here, the closest one, just don't have livers.
It used to have.
Mama told them about it yesterday too. Young's used to have good livers, she said. I said, Mama, you know they don't have. She said, I think if I keep mentioning it, they'll sound tired of listening to that. I'm going to go and get us some livers back.
And there's you some cucumbers.
But luckily for us, we can go.
Do you want a pepper too, or is that good
This will
enough?
be great, Mama. Looky here. Cucumber and delicious homegrown tomato. Luckily, we can go about 30 miles from here, and they do have it at the original KFC. And we go there, and we took you all there with us. Last time we were there, in fact, we took you all with us. And it was good, wasn't it, Mama?
Yeah, really good. And I got my livers.
And she got her livers. And we've had livers here since. Now, I got to tell you, my Mama's chicken livers are better than the Colonel's. But now Mama says she likes the Colonel's because she don't have to fool with it.
That's kind of laziness. Isn't
But the way she fixes them is better than the Colonel. All right, now it's time for the reveal.
Oh, that's unsweet, because I figure we need it with all that cheese.
Yeah, I like mine. This is my favorite. I knew that Tupperware picture with the hummingbirds on it meant we wasn't having sugar, and I thought Mama's picking sugar free.
I was trying. Oh, it's cut off.
This is just plain old y'all sweet tea. No sugar. It's absolutely delicious. You me get that out of there?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, put it in there.
I know, but it's hot now, Mama. Independence of hot on ice. Y'all know what that means. It means she ain't gonna be told nothing. She's gonna do it her way.
Oh, I think you're going to have to throw away your little piece of broccoli, because
No, Mom, there ain't nothing on that piece of broccoli.
he's got brown.
He ain't brown. He's just tinted. Now you can put you some more cheddar cheese on top there. We probably won't. We're probably cheesed out.
Yeah, we better not. I was going to.
But you can. Get us a spoon for it, Mama. Or I got one over here.
Got one?
Yes, ma'am.
Get this one. Here's one right here.
Well, I lied.
Here's the big one.
I got everything but the spoon. There you go.
Oh, it's over here in the dishwasher. I know
Okay.
where it's at now.
All right, Mama. We're ready to eat. Now, this may seem simple to some of y'all. You think, well, they don't have much stuff. I could have either one of these and call it a meal. I could have a piece of cold chicken. That'd be fine. I could have that macaroni and cheese and be happy with it. Broccoli casserole, that's a meal to me. So we'll have a piece of chicken, broccoli casserole, and macaroni and cheese. Yes, I know that's two cheeses. I know, but we had broccoli and we have macaroni and cheese. Eat what you got and got what you eat, right, Mom?
That's right. Sit down and don't complain. It's good
You
to
heard
let
that?
you have that. You eat it.
You just heard that, didn't you? Don't sit down and eat, don't complain. That's been the rule my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bless our meal, and then we're going to let you all go, and we're going to eat
It's
a
hot.
hot meal today. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it to the Lord, and we just ask for the nourishment of our bodies. And Lord, be with us as we go through our day, and be with us to help us to do what you'd have us to do. Be with each every prayer request out there, Lord. Be with each every need, every hurt, dear Lord, that you just encourage them with your love, and just put a hedge of protection around each and every one. In your name we pray and ask these things. Amen.
Amen.
Mom, your hands are cold. What have you been doing?
Just being me.
Being you.
That old blood thinner makes me cold.
Well, looky here. This will make you warm.
I know it. That's what I'm
This will warm your hands
that's
and your
what
heart.
I'm waiting on.
Macaroni and cheese will warm your hands and your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And broccoli casserole will too.
I know it. That's what I was wanting, broccoli casserole. When you told me You cook the.
When I told you I cooked broccoli,
I already.
your heart went to broccoli casserole,
I thought, oh, I want some casserole.
and you got it. And here's you some chicken. We don't heat our chicken. I don't like anything to do with no heated chicken.
Oh, I've got those. What am I wanting?
Rolls.
Rolls over there. You want a roll?
No, I don't
I
want
don't need it with all this cheese and stuff.
No, ma'am. No roll for me. You want a cucumber?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I'll probably regret it, but I won't.
Well, bless you, Mama.
And
I'm
some salt.
surprised. I got it right here. Got it right there. There wasn't no wings left, I noticed.
I ate them yesterday.
I always let Mama have the wings.
I ate them yesterday.
We'll give everything a little try, and then we're going to run. So this is the broccoli casserole. It's just like downtown.
Ooh, it's hot. Ooh,
It's hot. Come out of the oven. It's hot like it's been in the oven, Mom.
I know it.
You're going to eat it anyway?
Mm.
So what do you think about it?
As your daddy would say, that's a good batch or a good
Mm.
run.
Now, wouldn't you have hated to let that chicken gravy out?
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese. Oh. Delicious, Mama. Tastes just like a
cheesy?
it's cheese.
Is it as cheesy as I fix for the kids?
Yeah, it's almost like the kids are here.
Oh, it is.
Folks, we're going to have a wonderful Sunday lunch. We pray you will too. Have a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. It's a little overcast here. We may get some rain. I love a good rainy day. I'll sit right near the window and listen to it rain and read a book any day.
That's right. You enjoy that.
I do. I love it. I love the simple things in life. If you want to make me happy, surround me with simple things. Good glass of iced tea. Good cup of coffee. Good conversation.
Y'all
A book to
love
read.
go out and swing and sit and read a book out there and listen to it.
I love just going to listen to the birds.
Mhm.
I'm not very complicated, am I, Mama?
No, you sure not.
I'm getting old and soft in my ways. Y'all have a blessed day. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mom, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a great one.